Hello and welcome to Cottagecore Cottage. I'm Daisy and today's video is going to be looking at my wardrobe and how I'm creating a more vintage style. Because I have long hair and I like to wear long flow dresses, lots of people convince my look is hippie, which really isn't what I'm aiming for. So I'm just trying to make the pieces that I've got in my wardrobe work on a practical level and fit my style a bit more. What I'm aiming for is something kind of late Victorian, Edwardian. I love arts and crafts. I love like the pre-Raphaelite look. But also I've been really loving the cottagecore aesthetic, and I've taken lots of inspiration from the TV series on Netflix, Anne with an E. Like my end goal is to look like Miss Stacy from Anne with an E. So if you've watched the show, that's what I'm aiming for. The problem that I've had is that as an outdoorsy person, as a biologist, I need to make my look work for scrambling about outside, but also like I want to look nice. I want to wear things that make me feel like myself and fit my aesthetic, but I found that really difficult, especially on a student budget. So I end up wearing kind of more 40s 50s clothes like what I'm wearing today, which is beautiful and is great, but is not really what I'm aiming for. So what I've been doing is I've been collecting pieces over the years, and now I'm trying to make them work with this style that I have in mind. So often I'll find pieces that have the right fabric, so they might have like William Morris print fabric like the dress that I'll show you later, but the style or the length is wrong for the time period that I want to go for, because obviously it needs to be quite long and nice and flowy, but they tend to be kind of like shorter and then they cut off at the wrong length, so it doesn't ring true. So I'm just trying to stud those pieces to make them look more authentic, and I've also been collecting a couple of new pieces to try and get myself back on track. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy watching that, and I will show you what I've been doing. So this is what I was talking about earlier with having pieces in my wardrobe that I love but don't quite work with the style. So obviously, being someone who loves the pre-Raphaelite era and wanting to go for that look, having a William Morris print dress is obviously great. The top half style wise works really well. I love the cuffs on the sleeves. Even the collar can work quite well, and I like that it's quite fitted on the waist. I think that works. But then like lengthwise it comes a little bit too high, and having the buttons not go all the way down to the bottom either make it look even shorter. And just kind of the skirt in general, it's quite fitted, it's not flowy enough for the time period, I don't feel. So it's beautiful and I obviously want to keep it, and I love this dress, so I've been styling it to look more authentic and more Edwardian, or just a style that works better for me. So I'm just giving you an idea of what it looks like normally, and now I'm going to style it to make it fit my aesthetic a bit more. So this is how I've styled it. I've got a white camisole blouse underneath, and then I've got my nice heeled black boots and a lovely red cord skirt, which gives the extra length and it also gives more volume to the skirt. So I absolutely love the end look, and I just think it looks so cool and it gives the feel of an Edwardian outfit. Obviously it's not historically accurate at all really, but it gives that style, which is what I'm after. And with my hair, obviously I like to have it loose, and I'm just going to try and style it. So either I'll kind of pin it back slightly in a style like that, which I'll show you, or I'll have it properly up in kind of like a classic Edwardian style, but both of those I'll show you in a second. So this is the more simple hairstyle that I quite often wear. So I've just got 2 strands of hair and I've just tied them at the back. It just allows me to kind of layer it a bit more and creates a little bit more of a vintage look rather than just having my hair loose, although I do like to do that sometimes as well. It's nice as well to have like little strands at the front, so depending on how I feel, I can either kind of tie the rest of my hair back or just leave it all loose. So here's the style I wear a lot when I wear my hair up. So I've gone for kind of the Gibson girl look, so classic Edwardian style, and I think it works really well. I'm really pleased with it. Obviously as I get better doing it, the hairstyle will improve, but I think it gives the look that I want and it works really well with the clothes that I'm hoping to start wearing more on. Again, this is a beautiful wrap dress. I love the colour and the fabric, but the neckline is way too low for me and the length isn't quite right for the time period that I'm going for. So I style it up and I think it works beautifully, and it's one of my favourite outfits once I've styled it correctly for the time period I'm going for. And here is the styled outfit. I absolutely adore it. So I've got a long blue linen skirt, my belt and my white camisole top, and I think it works really nicely and it gives the effect that I like. So it's great because I can keep a piece that I've had in my wardrobe for years, and just it makes me love it and appreciate it more and more. So again, I absolutely love this dress. I think it has a real pre-Raphaelite arts and crafts look about it, but unfortunately, as with lots of modern clothes, the length wasn't quite right to make it feel authentic to me. So what I've done is I've layered it with a longer linen skirt, which I think works really well and actually adds to the look. So this is one of the looks that I wear when I'm not wearing dresses, so layering shirts with the camisole and this beautiful linen skirt that I've invested in. I use it for lots of my Edwardian looks, and it's so comfortable and practical, and I'm thinking of investing in a couple more of these to go with it. So this is the before of this top, so it doesn't have that much going for it. It was like a one size fits all kind of shirt, so it's not particularly fitted, but it's a very pretty colour, and once it's styled I think it works really nicely. So this is the end result and I'm really pleased with it. The top has like this very Anne with an E puffed sleeve feel to it, which I love, and the shape really lends itself well to having a camisole underneath it. What I've struggled with to create the kind of authentic Edwardian Victorian shape is not wearing corsets, because obviously that will give the correct silhouette, and because I'm not intending to invest and wear corsets on a daily basis because it's just not practical for me, then I think this kind of look really helps with that, and having the waist cinched in with like a nice fabric belt like this, I just think it really helps give the correct silhouette. So here is what I describe as a Marilla Cuthbert look. I think this is something that she would approve of, and I absolutely love it. I've kind of amassed a collection of cosy autumnal pieces in my wardrobe that I have berry picking outfits, and I can just imagine with like a little wicker basket in the autumn going about collecting blackberries, and I'm really looking forward to autumn. So getting my autumnal wardrobe, and in fact I can wear this all year wardrobe in shape, is making me long for those autumnal days. So this and the last piece were both from charity shops, and this in fact is just like a normal man's shirt that I've managed to style to look, I think, very much like a Miss Stacey outfit from Anne with an E. I absolutely love it, so I'm going to show you it as well when it's not styled, just so you can see what the style's like. I think the light blue stripes are perfect and it works really well. So this is it done up, and as you can see, it's just a normal shirt. And in fact, when I'm going for like this kind of Miss Stacey look, I could wear it with trousers, particularly kind of like cords or like brown. I've got a pair of brown cargo pants that work really well, and I'm hoping to invest in some braces to really give that kind of quirky look that I'm after. So this is my last shirt. It's a beautiful pattern, and I picked it up quite recently in a local second-hand shop. I think it's really stunning, and it gives again the Anne with an E look that I'm going towards at the moment. In terms of things that I want to add to my wardrobe, I'm pretty happy with it overall, but there are a couple of things that I think I need to add. Definitely more long skirts like this. I'm hoping to invest in a couple of those, and some more of the white camisole tops that I've been wearing in almost every Edwardian style outfit that I've shown today. I'm also thinking about investing in a more authentic Edwardian blouse, and possibly a linen dress that I've had my eye on for a while. So I'm gonna add to my collection slowly, but I'm really happy with what I've managed to achieve so far. And if you have any tips or any questions, I'd really like to hear them.